Hello and welcome. I am Laura Radnicki of lauraradnicki.com, a craft site with fast, fun, and easy craft tutorials. And the best part is there's no perfection required here. We are working our way through the 30 days of Ornaments project, and today is day 27. So today we are going to make Acorn bell ornaments. So we have some little metal bells. I got these at the dollar store. And we have silver and gold. And then we also have acorn caps, and I preserved these, cleaned them and preserved them, got them ready for crafts using steps that I wrote a whole post about. I've used them also in other previous crafts, previous ornaments that we've made in this series. Use them as hats on little peg people, or one was a pine cone ornament, a pine cone person ornament with a little hat from one of the acorns. So we're going to use these today, and then we're going to combine them with some twine to make an ornament. And actually, I am not 100% sure what I'm going to do with these once I combine them, but I wanted to glue the tops on the bells, and then I have an idea that I'm going to see about arranging it, but we'll see if it works. So the first thing that we're going to do is to glue the caps on the bells. So let's get to it. So I'm having a harder time gluing these together than I did when we did our felt balls with our acorn tops to make felt ball acorns. They were just pretty easy to secure together, but here it's a little bit harder because the bells obviously don't change shape or mold, and you can't shove it up there like you can with the ball. So I put glue inside the top, but I'm also putting a dab of glue on the top of the bell before I put the cap on. So that seems to be helping a little bit more. So I'm just going to do a teeny tiny little dot there to kind of help bond everything together. Okay, so I have done 8 of them. There's 4 silver and 4 gold, and we're going to see how they look together. Gotta get this hot glue off my fingers. Okay, so I'm not sure if we'll need to do those other 2 or not. So the idea that I had was to kind of make like a wreath shape with them. Now, there's a couple different options. We could do the bells in, facing each other, and do the acorn parts out. That kind of looks cute. Otherwise, we could do it the other way, where we basically glue the acorn caps together and then the bells stick out. I think I like that way better. To me, that looks better because the bells are all uniform shape and everything, and the caps are obviously not. Some have the little stick part still, some of them don't. And so having those point in and then the bells point out, it makes it look more uniform. So I'm going to just glue the acorn caps together in a circle, and then we can add some twine as like the hanging string. But first we need to just glue these guys together in a circle. So I'm going to carefully glue them. And I'm leaving them on the table because that helps support them as the glue dries. It's a little bit tricky because it's only going to be held together on one point. And so we want to make sure that the glue has a chance to dry. And I'm trying to rotate the bells with it so that I make sure that I'm gluing it in the right spot. So I need to put a little more glue right in between these 2 acorns. Let that dry, and then we can add our hanging string. here is what we have so far. Now this spot down here, I don't know if it's just, maybe it's a little, I need just a little more glue to really enforce it. So while we let the bottom dry there, I'm going to determine how we're going to hang it. So I'm kind of looking at the possible hanging options here. So I think what I'm going to do, I think it looks best like this. I like that, the shape this way, and I think that's a good spot. So I think I'm just going to go for the simplest way possible, which is just to put twine right around there, tie a knot here, and trim off the excess. And I think I'm going to call it a day with this. I think that it reminds me of like a reindeer collar or something. Bells on a reindeer. So I'm just going to make sure I get all my hot glue picked out, and then I think I'm done, guys. So this is super, super easy to do, very cheap. There's the pack of bells that I bought, I think it came with like 20 bells of each color, and each pack was $1. So very inexpensive to make, and kids could definitely pick out the acorn caps. You could hot glue them on, and then you guys place them in the shape. And you could do different shapes too. You could even take these and make them into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiered Christmas tree like we did with felt balls in an earlier ornament. So really, the sky is the limit with these little acorn topped bells. But I think this is cute, and this is our day 27 ornament. So before I go, I want to invite you guys to come check out the Mama Makers Club. That is our free craft community on our site. And when you sign up for that, you get access to our free resource library. And it's an ever-growing collection of printable patterns for the crafts on the site. And there are downloadable checklists to help you make them faster and easier. And just lots of resources to just encourage you to make more crafts, because that's why we're here. So I'd love for you to check that out. And if you think that it might be a good fit, I'd love for you to join. You can find more information about that at lauraradnicki.com/library. And that has all the information about what the Mama Makers Club resource library is, and if it's a good fit for you. So that's all I have for today, guys. We only have 3 more ornaments left to make. So today was day 27. We have day 28, 29, and 30, and then we're done. I can't believe it. So I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you for the next one. Thanks. Bye.